Good morning all, hi and welcome to my channel, Senwosert III with Asma. This is me, I am your tour guide. Today I am in the Egyptian Museum to talk about some masterpieces from the ancient Egyptian civilization in the Middle Kingdom era. Wait for me and follow me. The temple of King Mentuhotep II in Deir el-Bahari, which dates back to the 11th dynasty, was excavated by a team from the Egypt Exploration Society led by Egyptologist Edward Novel, 1844 to 1926 AD. Included 6 grandiose statues of King Senwosert III from the 12th dynasty, which may have been placed in a row around the courtyard of this temple. When discovered, the statues appear to be deliberately broken at the knees and lower body. Only 4 of the 6 statues have their heads preserved, none with a nose. Unfortunately, these broken off parts were never found, and the reason for the damage remains unclear. The face of this king is one of the most recognizable among all ancient Egyptian royals. His dramatic expression perhaps suggests his royal burden. The king is shown with heavy-lidded eyes, surrounded by strongly marked wrinkles, perhaps implying weakness or age. Facial features were uncommon on the statues of early Egyptian kings, who were usually portrayed youthful and strong. This stylistic change is often interpreted as reflecting the role of the Good Shepherd, mentioned in contemporary literature, humble and burdened. However, the king's body remains fit and vigorous. These are temples of Mentuhotep II on the left and Hatshepsut on the right at Deir el-Bahari today. This is the temple of Mentuhotep II at Deir el-Bahari in Luxor today, and the statue of Senwosert III at Deir el-Bahari Dig House shortly after discovery. This is a statue of King Senwosert III in prayer attitude. King Senwosert III is the 5th king of the 12th dynasty in Middle Egypt. In Middle Egypt, before him, there are the kings Mentuhotep I, Senwosert I, Mentuhotep II, and Senwosert II. King Senwosert III, he was a great warrior king in the Middle Kingdom. King Senwosert III made military campaigns in the south to protect Egypt, and he extended its boundaries to the Second Cataract in Nubia. He left a will to the kings who would come after him, and he instructed them to expand the Egyptian domination in other foreign lands in order to secure Egypt from any attack. There is something interesting about the King Senwosert III. King Senwosert III ruled Egypt for about 37 years according to Turin canon. He left a will to the kings who would come after him, and he instructed them to expand the Egyptian domination in other foreign lands in order to secure Egypt from any attack. He also mentioned that the king who did not work to protect Egypt, he did not deserve to be the king of Egypt. Look into the statue. It's remarkable because it is considered the first royal statue that represented the king while praying. The first statue for a prayer is a statue of the priest Mentuhotep II from the 3rd dynasty in Old Kingdom, ancient Egypt. King Senwosert III was praying to give idea that he wanted to gain blessings and powers from the gods to protect Egypt. We notice that the king is shown with face of an old man, having bulging eyes and wrinkles around the eyes and the mouth. King Senwosert III is not smiling and is not having the calm features like kings of the old kingdom. Here the artist wanted to present the idea about King Senwosert III, who is carrying a great responsibility for protecting Egypt and providing the people with prosperity. So the king did not sleep well for the sake of Egypt. So the statue is showing the king as an old man. Means that the artist followed the idea of realism while making the head of the statue. Although the king is having a face of an old man, but the artist represents the king with a strong body. The artist wanted to present an idea that in spite the king is old, but he was still enjoying good health and physical fitness. So he could rule Egypt in perfect way. The king is shown wearing pleated Nemes headdress with cobra of goddess Wadji, who provided the king with power and protection. The king is wearing an amulet in form of heart in order to protect his heart. The king is also wearing a pleated coat adorned with two cobras, symbolizing his stable and strong rule in Upper and Lower Egypt. The statue of the king is made out of granite and was found on the causeway in front of the temple of King Mentuhotep II at Deir el-Bahari in the western bank of Luxor. Statue of King Senwosert III, 12th dynasty, 1870 to 1831 before Christ, Middle Kingdom. Excavations of the Egypt Exploration Society, 1905 AD. Granodiorite, height 122 centimeters and width 58 centimeters.